And hello, I am the Power Husky, and in this live, we are gonna talk and share. I'm waiting. And also, if you like my new poster, then thanks. This poster is awesome. Really, really awesome. And it's good being a YouTuber because it gives you a lot of memories of all the stuff you made and stuff. It's 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 great. It's amazing. And also, I have been noticing that I think I'm starting to get rather a faded goatee or a faded beard. And hi, Pastor. Welcome to the live. And today we are talking about YouTube and talking about social media and also furry stuff. So, first thing is that it is so good of remembering all the stuff you made on YouTube. I mean, back about 2 or 3 years ago, I made my very first YouTube video. That was me playing Solar Smash. That was 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm good, Pastor. I'm good. And how are you? Good. How are you? It's it is so good how your life is good. You know, 3 years ago, yeah, 3 years ago, I made my very first. I made my very first YouTube video. It was me playing Solar Smash. That was a video game about just doing anything to Earth, and it was awesome. It was pretty awesome. And back then, I didn't have a faded beard or a faded mustache. Yeah. And it's so good having furry friends online, any online friends. It's really good. I mean, the first online friend I pretty much ever had was pretty much back in I think June or April of 2024. I I actually saw these YouTubers called Stizzy and Jibbers, and then I watched them, and they were pretty good. And then in April of 2025 last year, I got the very first comment from them, and it was good. And it's so good having channels going back from 2023 into now. It's pretty good. And I can't believe I'm 17 already. So, so, sometimes I feel like I'm getting so old already, but then in reality, I think I'm still young, that I can do anything I want. I feel so young, I can feel stuff. I can do anything with my smartness, my mind, my strength. Yeah, it's it it is so amazing how time flies so much. I mean, just 3 years ago, I made my very first YouTube video. Just 2 years ago, I started talking to furries. Just a year ago, I started making YouTube films. And now I am almost up to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. It's so crazy how time flies and how old I get. But it's awesome because it's just the memories. It's the memories that count. It's the memories that are important to remember again. Yeah, Yeah, it is pretty impressive, Pastor. It is pretty impressive, yeah. Of how much I accomplished. Having my first YouTube video in 2023, and then talking to furries 2 years ago, then the YouTube films in 2025, and now I am almost up to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. I have made also some other impressive accomplishments too, like I was one of the very first people to send a photo into space for this weird satellite selfie thing to take the photo of the photo in space. So then when the photo comes back, it shows the photo in space. So I'm the first one. Well, I'm one of the first to do that, and that's pretty impressive. And I also went to Samuel's Sweet Shop that was owned by the movie actor Paul Rudd, and that was amazing. And then it's really good being an actor. It's really good being an actor. In a, in all my YouTube films, in all my YouTube films, I felt I felt like I was so good in everyone. And hi, Terrence. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Terrence. So yeah, like in my first YouTube film that is now gone called The Loop, that that film was pretty much about a person going back 30 or 60 seconds back in the past, and I was the main character. And it was pretty good, I had to film it in my sister's house, and that was pretty cool. And it was really good, the filming, like, like the angle you gotta shoot. Yeah, and if you ever wanna make a YouTube film, like I can teach you. Like to have a YouTube film. Well, first off, you need a camera, and you need to put it in a really good angle for it to see you. So the audience that is watching you can see you. And then when you are done filming anything, you need to edit. My best option is CapCut. That that is an app where you can edit anything. It could turn the filter into something cool. Like, I'll try to show you something that may be on here right now. It's alive, and it has a setting where it can make this look different. I'll show you. Like, so if this was a horror film, it would be this. And look how scary I am. Rawr. Yay. So yeah. So you see how films can just change from just that. If you put no filter on or anything, then it just looks kind of normal. So there's two options. If you just leave it just like this, it could look like two things. So first off, it could look like a normal thing. It could look like a normal film, like maybe something about a true story or something like an interview or something, or just a normal film. But if but but then there's the other way where it could just go wrong and you could get no views. So you don't want to do that. So my best option is put a filter on and edit the film. Gorilla tag. Do I have a gorilla tag? I don't know what you're talking about. Is it in the live or is it on my shirt? Because my shirt is Zelda. So I don't know. Yes, black and white. That was the filter. And I do have scissors. Well, I actually have two half scissors. So yeah, like there's many filters on here. Like if you ever wanted to make a horror film, then the setting of the film would be like this. That is the zombie thing. Now, if you wanted to do something like like some disco film, then that would be like the 80s. It would be like this. Woo, yeah, yeah. So that's like a party, the 80s film thing. Then this would kind of be like the retro, maybe 70s or 90s film, maybe footage, something from a something. I don't know how to call it, but maybe a secret government thing. Yeah, 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 and like so, yeah. There is many ways that you can make your film. There's many ways that you can make your film. Like you could turn it to horror. You can turn it to comedy. You can turn it into something great, or it could turn into your own theme. If you can make your very own theme, that's good. That's really good. And of how to act, just rather be yourself or act like the character in the film. Like if there's a scared goofy person or it's just a scared fat person that is like, oh my god, he does not want to get caught. It would be like this. Oh my god, where's the phone? Where's the phone? Where's the phone? So see like that. See like that right there. That's how a scared fat person would act like. Now, if you're like some cool slang guy, maybe you're trying to act like a black guy, it would be like this. Yo, man, what's up? What's up? Yo, are you looking at me? Oh, I'm gonna take my gun out right now. So yeah, see, that is how a cool guy, kind of like a black guy, would act like. Yeah, so like there's many ways a person can act. You gotta act in that way. Now, let's start talking about furry things. So there's many furry conventions happening. Yeah, like so actually here is an example of like acting like in the furry fandom, in the furry conventions. So at furry conventions, they have these dance-offs, they have these sing-alongs or something. They act like characters. Fursuits are characters of anything, even if they make their own character. And hi, Louis Gardio, how are you? Good? Yeah, I'm good. So as I was saying, like the furry fandom is actually a very good example of acting and filming. In in furry conventions, they have these things called furry dance-offs, and then now a fursuiter acts like the character the fursuit is. So if it's a white fox character, then they're probably acting like a hero, if something like that. If they are a protogen, then they're probably acting like an animal robot. A character. That's a character. So they act like that fursuit character. Or they act like themselves in a character at the same time. Now, in the dance-offs, they have moves. That's why there's these things called stunts in films. Because, yeah. Of course, I don't have a stunt double. Because it's just me. I do the stunts. So, like, in dance-offs, they're doing these cool moves. That's kind of like stunts. And the sing-alongs, like in the songs I made, like like in the song I made called Light the Darkness, or the song Remember Again, you know? They're singing in that one. And you're a good fan of movies? Yeah, I'm a good fan of shows too. and also the furry fandom. So, like, yeah. I mean, there is this fursuiter called Adler the Eagle, and he made this whole entire series, like, like back in maybe 2016, like maybe, and then ending maybe if I remember correctly in 2021 or 2022. When COVID-19 happened, he still made a series. So even if there's something going on, you can still do it. If you're in stress, you can still do it. You can still make a film if you're bored. You can still make a film if like you have a sprained arm. You can make a film anytime you want, even in the dangerous one. Yeah, like Adler Eagle actually did all that in COVID-19 of the voice acting. Now, voice acting is good too. There is a lot of fursuiters that do voice acting. I actually did voice acting in the Five Nights at Freddy's podcast story film I made actually a year ago. So, actually, a 1 year anniversary for my Five Nights at Freddy's podcast story film. Yeah, it's like in there, I actually did voice acting of the character in that film, the guard. Now, the guard in the film, I wanted to be kinda confident, but also scared at the same time. So, like, if he hears Cheek in the kitchen, and now here is a line that I remember. Now I am gonna show you. Now I'm gonna put the horror film thing on, so it could be like that. So like, let's say I'm in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria right now. The guard would act like this if he heard Chica in the kitchen, and this is what he would do. He hears a sound. What was that? It sounds like Chica in the kitchen. It sounded like also pants falling. Yeah. Oh yeah, just old pants. So see right there? The guard wanted to believe that the guard wanted to believe that maybe it was Chica, but then he also maybe didn't want to believe that the animatronics came to life. So he just blamed it on something else. He blamed it on something else. So see what I'm saying? Voice acting is good. Acting is good. Even furries are good. Furries, I love so much. Really awesome. And it's really good talking to you all. I gotta say, it's really good talking to you all. And thank you. And thank you. And if you ever want to make a film someday, you can. I believe in you. And if you ever want to see any more furry videos, or maybe even a part 2 of a furry ASMR video, like voice acting, then make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day, because the live is about to end right now. I need to eat. I need to eat. I am starving. What is your favorite food? Oysters. So what's your favorite food? Like oysters, honey graham crackers, a McChicken. What is your favorite? I will probably do a post of what is your favorite food. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I need to eat and I love you all. And have a great day. Bye. God bless you all.